Hello and welcome back to another certified auto shifting video. In today's video, we're gonna take a deep dive into the life of the rich and famous people in Italy. Because we're gonna go all the way down south to Lake Como, where there is the Concorso di Eleganza, which is probably one of the most exclusive and high-class exquisite events in the world. And what better car to take there than... And what better car to take to such an exclusive and elegant car meet than my Dodge Viper ACR. Because no other car screams luxury and elegance quite as much as a track-focused, brutal American muscle car with 8.4 liters and a V10 underneath it. We're absolutely gonna rock this event, so let's go. And so we set out to Concorso di Eleganza in Lake Como, where each year some of the wealthiest people in the world gather together to show off their very luxurious and very expensive vehicles. This event seriously is no joke. Tickets can range up to several thousand euros, with the most expensive ones being even over 10,000 euros. Of course, we came unprepared, so we literally have pretty much no tickets at all, but we're gonna take care of that later. For now, what we have to do is shopping, because not only our cars should be luxurious, but also ourselves. And since I have Gabriel with me, who doesn't own literally one suit, we do have to find something nicely fitting for him. Enjoy the journey. 1 hour down so far. Had to refuel for the first time already. This car gets 200 kilometers of range. Gabriel is with us, and also Lucas and Stefan. Servus. The E46, very nice car by the way. We are going shopping because...
Ja, weil ich am Concorso di Eleganza der ärmste Mensch bin überhaupt. Wir müssen halt mich nur einkleiden, weil ich habe das letzte Mal einen Anzug angehabt vor 13 Jahren.
Alter, what the fuck? Ich glaube, du solltest das mal anprobieren.
Das? Oder das darunter?
Ja, das war gestört. Das Leder hinter ist geil. Gehen wir morgen zur Love Parade. Ich find's eigentlich ultra sexy. Shopping successful. Successful.
Ich will nie so viel Geld für woanders geben.
And with that, we continue our journey down to Italy. Let's go. After a short little shopping break, it was time to finally head out properly to Lake Como. We were all pretty excited and couldn't wait to get to Italy. We arrived there pretty late at night, grabbed some Italian pizza and then went to sleep, so that we were well rested for the long day ahead of us, trying to fit in with all the extravagant people. Wonderful good morning from our 5-star penthouse suite here somewhere in Lake Como. Das ist unsere Bunkertür. Sehr schön. Last time I was at an event like this, some of you guys said I am severely underdressed, so to counter this today, I have brought something very, very special.
Wow, du siehst aus wie ein Kellner.
Kellner? Now suited up, I felt good. I felt like I was one of them. One of the pretty, rich and famous people that are gonna meet us here at Lake Como. But Gabriel also wanted to fit in, so he came to our room.
Ich hab das nicht einmal aufprobiert.
Also ich glaube, es wird schon passen.
Hey.
Guten Morgen. Ich hab so einen komischen Körperbau.
Alter, wir sind so ready für die scheiße Winter.
Got dressed and absolutely slayed. Now that we were all looking fresh and beautiful, it was time to set out for the event. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a very special hotel.
Ich weiß nicht, ob das so viele Personen rein dürfen.
Da steht irgendwie 3 Personen.
Ja. Herausspaziert, meine Mäuse.
Dankeschön.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to party. Viper is ready, I am ready, Celine is out ready. Yeah. One thing you have to keep in mind is that these cars are actually now pretty much the same price as a GT3 RS, but in my mind, this car is way cooler than a GT3 RS. Alter!
Warte, ich verlinke die Tür.
Steht dem aber. Ich finde schon. Schaut aus wie ein Brotverkäufer in Frankreich.
Wir wissen ja alle, dass du sehr gerne rauchst. Deswegen haben wir dir ein Geschenk gemacht, dass du effizienter rauchen kannst.
Spann ich da 20?
Ja, 20 rauchen.
Sorry for speaking so much German, but we are just so excited for this beautiful event. We forgot to speak English. I have never been to this event before. I don't know what to expect. I just know it is supposedly like very high class, old money vibe and whatever. So I think we're just gonna fit it right in with my Viper. I have to say, These shoes might not be the best race car driver shoes. Also, the Viper is not really the best car for these streets because it is so incredibly low. Wow. Feels good to be back in Italy though. I love this place. It's always so nice to be around here. Just have to see really quick if my shoes actually work because they do feel quite tight. Like the transporter driving my car with the suit. So the first car spotters are here, which means we have officially arrived to the event. And we also can see the beautiful lake. The thing about this event here in Lake Como, I think there's like 3 or 4 villas, which is basically just a hotel, beautiful hotel. And at these hotels, which are spread across the lake, are different manufacturer events, as far as I know. I don't know to which one we're going because Lucas has all the tickets, so we're just gonna follow Lucas. But being that he is a BMW sales guy, I imagine that we're going to BMW Villa, which is Villa d'Este, I think. I might also get it just completely wrong, but you get the vibe. There's different places that you go to, and at these places you have certain cars only. There's also an auction today, which for whatever reason we signed up for, so we have quite a lot to do today. Okay, I guess this is like the Alfa Romeo Villa here, because there's 2, Maserati, Entschuldigung. Also das gleiche ungefähr. I don't know what this is, but it looks kind of fancy. Chimera, nice. Maybe there's more than 4 villas, maybe I spoke shit. Because that's already like the 6th villa we've driven past where there's a car manufacturer. But like 4 main ones, I think, or like 2 main ones. I have no idea, I have to ask Lucas. That's a really nice Ferrari. So apparently we're driving to Villa Bernasconi right now for Bunga Bunga Party, which is gonna be pretty nice. And after that, I don't really know what we're gonna do. And the police. Oh no, la polizia.
no.
Okay, perfect. So this was actually the first time in shipment history that I said that we have a VIP parking spot, which we didn't have previously, and now we actually have a VIP parking spot. Yeah. What do you think is the nicest car so far?
Dodge Viper ACR.
Thank you very much. Jungs, was ist das beste Auto da?
Viper ACR.
Nice hair, man. Thank you. You're very beautiful. Ja, Benjamin. Grüße. Hey, was ist das beste Auto da?
Supra? Nein, Viper ACR.
Jawohl, endlich jemand das checkt. Yeah, there we have it. Definite proof that the Viper is the best car here. After we parked our cars, we had to face our first hurdle. The first event was the BMW event. We were 6 people, but only had 5 tickets. So one of us had to sneak in. Me, being the good soul that I am, I took the task upon me.
So weit, so gut. Durchschmuggeln geht immer.
And it was actually surprisingly easy. I just walked through the security and nobody even seemed to notice. I have to say though, I was wearing a suit, so I was definitely looking like I absolutely belonged to this place. And with that, we were all inside, ready to enjoy the beautiful people and the beautiful cars here at the lake.
As you can see, we're getting pretty groovy here. It's actually a very fantastic event, exactly to my taste. Everything's just so exquisite. Meep, meep. Skal du også du, eller? Meep, meep. Okay, I have to say, now we're slowly getting there. All different kinds of BMWs. This one is very, very nice. White E46. We have a CSL over there. So many E46s, what the fuck is going on? Kind of makes me regret selling mine. Bro, the white one looks so good. I think I need one again. Fuck. Der hat super unauffällige Auto gemacht. This is what I like. I love extra lights and cars. I actually have to say, it suits the E36 really, really well. That looks absolutely sick. Good mood club. That's what we are in today when we drink more of this. Wheels look sick as well. This could have been Eddie if we would have put a bit more love into it. Very nice color here on this E36. Interior is crazy as well. Very nice, very exquisite. Well, this here is honestly heaven on earth. Bro, I have to say, this is probably the nicest spot here at the lake I've seen. It's also the first spot though, so I don't really know what to expect. Very, very beautiful E90 M3. It is past. I truly feel like I am in heaven right now. I really need to get an E46 again. E92. I prefer E90s. I don't know about you guys, but 4 doors are just for me way better looking than a 2 doors. E30 also really, really beautiful, but I prefer the M5 E34 because I think on the E30s the windows are so high. I don't know, it kind of looks very asymmetric to me. Very beautiful E36. I love the color. Another CSL. I don't really understand why you would buy a CSL, to be honest, so I think a regular E46 is just honestly better worth. You get more for the money if you buy a regular one, and I just put a CSL trunk on the back of it. But whatever, to each their own, I guess. Who am I to judge? The Valentino Rossi edition, which is just a repainted M4, and we have the M2 CS, which is just a repainted M2 with a rubber lip in the front. Basically the trunk that everybody has been doing for the last 3 years now. I mean, this is new to BMW themselves, but everybody else has been doing it for like, I don't even know if it looks so good, to be honest. It's a little bit different on the inside, I guess, but apart from that, pretty much just a normal M2, I guess, but whatever. So cool that they do it somehow. Let's find out what the people here think about the new M4, the new M2. You like it?
No thanks.
You like it?
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Pretty nice? Really?
How do you like it?
I don't know.
You should test in the
Uh,
Alps, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we're
Shit,
following
you know me.
from Turkey.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
Oh, you think it's worth? Or you think
Well, you know, nowadays people make the same car even
Yeah.
with more power.
Yeah,
so
true.
we'll see.
We'll see.
You should get one.
We will see. You like it?
Oh yeah, I do like it a lot. But you're pretty close, actually.
Hello.
Servus.
I'm disappointed by the hood. There's no CS hood on it, in my opinion.
It's very sad. You like it?
Yes.
Yes?
I like it.
Is it good?
Yes.
Yes? Very nice.
Ready.
Thank you for your opinion.
Bye.
No problem. We got very positive opinions so far. Was sagst du zum 9M2?
Ist okay, sieht aus wie ein Roblox-Auto ein bisschen.
Roblox-Art.
Also zu eckig.
Okay. Was sagst du zum M2? Brutal. Ich werde dann CS kaufen.
Ja.
Ja, perfekt, das muss sagen. Gut gemacht, Jungs. So yeah, that concludes my interview. We have very positive reviews about the new M4 and the new M2. So you guys don't need any press releases. All you need is me. I think we got like 3 yes for the M2 and 2 yes for the M4. So these cars are very good cars. We know it now. Let's continue. Also das macht dann Sinn, Jungs. This is very beautiful.
They should have built this car in this,
Yeah,
like this, with an S54 touring, white body.
it's very, very sick. Yep, I approve. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, no, signori. Oh, mi scusi. After you, my sir. Oh, this is like the Altrace area. He's very handsome.
Thank you.
Yes, no problem. So this is the Altrace area. So this is BMW house next to it, and now here we have a few modified cars, if you want to say it like this. Cool, huh? Pretty sick. They had a huge party yesterday, which we didn't manage to go to because Celine wanted to go to eat in Milano. Thank you, Celine. Very beautiful. This car is single turbo, by the way. Very, very sick. Alter. This color is absolutely sick on the F80. I'm not a huge fan of the wheels, I have to say, but it does look pretty cool right now. R34. It actually looks very similar to my R34, but the wheels, I'm not 100% sure about the wheels. It's something different for sure, but I'm not 100% sure if it's the right kind of different. Evo 5 is always a good way to go, honestly. Bro, that's really, really cool cars around here. Ik glaube, de Evo is mijn favoriet. Who's the put? R34 is missing, the logos in the back and everything is just too clean. Kind of looks like it hasn't rendered enough, but apart from that, very sick. Ah, Jet. So correct me if I'm wrong, but these Jet engines, you can't buy them. You can actually only lease them for 1 year. At least that's what I've been told. So you can lease them for 1 year. I think they're like 40k to lease. And then after 1 year, you either have to lease it for another year or have to give it back, I think.
You have to.
Oder?
Yes.
Yeah?
You have to rebuild them after.
After 1 year, yeah.
No, not after 1 year. I think after one really hard use.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Geil.
I mean, it's on the V10s.
Das war der Motor für mich.
Yeah.
But it's sick. They sound so good. Absolutely incredible. Nehmen wir uns das mit für 80.
Yeah.
This was the BMW house and the Altus area, but I think we can do better and more exclusive than that. There is another house 300 meters from here where one ticket costs around 7,000 euros. Obviously, we don't have any tickets, but we're gonna see if we can sneak inside. I don't know which cars are in there, but if we can sneak in there, we're gonna find out. So let's go. After we've seen everything here at the BMW villa, it was time for us to move on. But we wanted to see more. We wanted to truly feel the Lake Como at its finest, so it was time for Villa d'Este. If you've never been there, let me explain it to you. Villa d'Este is the most extravagant and exclusive place to be in Lake Como. Tickets can cost up to 5,000 euros. Obviously, us being as well prepared as always, we didn't really have any tickets. So it was time for another master plan. We decided it would be best to take one of the BMW VIP shuttles so that we would look very important. Therefore, nobody would question our authority and we could easily walk into the event. We got close to the villa and I got pretty nervous, but we acted cool and just walked in. And with that, we made it inside the most exclusive place in Lake Como without any issues. I can't believe that this worked. We actually managed to get inside here. This is, I think, one of the more expensive places to be in Lake Como. Tickets are several thousand euros and we snuck our way in for you guys to do some good content. I have to say, this is pretty sick going on with all these like nice little race cars, all perfectly lined up. Feels like you're walking through a pit lane in 1998. Still quite a lot of people, but it's definitely way less crowded than the other place. And it's absolutely beautiful as well, I have to say. So yeah, this is definitely something else than seeing a bunch of M3s staying around. Although I do have to say, I kind of prefer the M3s a little bit at least. But this is also pretty nice to see. You have probably millions worth of cars down there, another millions worth of cars up there, a race car, F40. I'm gonna go with a bunch with you later. Only thing missing here is a Viper. I haven't seen one of those. Which absolutely confirms my theory that my car is probably the most rare car here and therefore the best car here. I do have to say, F40s are really, really cool cars. Can you explain more? Because I don't know.
Yeah, this car was made in 1958.
And
this is the first car in Europe that was fully sponsored by Eldorado Ice Cream. This has the engine from the Maserati 450S, which makes 410 horsepower. And it was driven by Stirling Moss, which the SLR McLaren 722S exists because of this guy right here.
Oh, that's crazy history.
Yeah.
How you know all of this? You're like
I
Wikipedia.
just read it right now, and I know some of them from before.
You are Einstein of cars.
No.
Thank you very much, man.
No, don't
Appreciate
worry,
it.
don't worry.
You know, the cars here are very nice and it's very exclusive cars, but I have a feeling that not only the cars are expensive here, I think we have to take a look at the people as well and see what their outfit is worth. Because there's nothing European people like more than talking about their money. That was sarcasm, by the way. I fucking hate it. Okay, what are you wearing?
Well, this is a Louis Vuitton scarf.
Okay, how much is it, roundabout?
It's yours. I don't know.
It's yours?
I don't remember.
Okay.
Trust me.
Really?
A lot.
You did an amazing job.
Thank you. This is Garage for like $40.
Okay, very nice, very nice.
This is Amazon.
Okay, very nice.
For $1 million, yeah.
Okay, amazing.
We start with the bag.
The bag, this is like mango, $40.
Very nice.
Yeah. This is House of CB. I don't remember how much it was.
I think the most expensive part is probably...
Our boobs?
Yes, probably, yeah.
That's all that matters, actually.
Yeah. Great choice. Thank you very much.
Have a nice day.
What is your outfit? And what are you wearing right now?
This is a gift.
From you?
Yes, Barbary thing.
Yes.
How much was it?
It's
I
a
don't
gift.
know. I don't want to say.
Okay, very expensive?
I think.
Okay, very nice, very
It's
nice.
from my mother.
Okay, very nice.
Shoes also from my sister.
Uh-huh.
And the other things I don't remember.
Okay, perfect. Thank you very much. Thank you. Have a good day, guys.
Jeg vil ikke fuck, hvor es her ist. Jeg vil fuck, wie viel es kostet. Aber passt schon. Dankeschön. Trotzdem.
What are you guys wearing? You look absolutely amazing, by the way. What?
Levi.
Levi. Okay, very nice.
Mazzucotelli,
Mazzucotelli. Okay, thank you. How much was it? Looks very nice.
€100.
Okay, very nice. I see the watch. It's very nice, huh?
Oh, thank you.
And the bag.
Thank you.
You want to talk about it or not?
We don't discuss about the price.
Okay, I understand. No problem. Thank you very much, guys. Well, as you guys can see, it's not really easy to get such sensible information out of such sensitive Europeans, but we're trying our best still. We're gonna continue. Can we ask you how much your outfit is worth?
It's a full Zara. The shoes 14. And this
19,000 euros.
How much is the watch?
It's a Rolex.
Vintage Rolex.
It's from
Very old, 1941 Rolex. So it's priceless. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Very
Have a
nice.
nice day. So, and how much is your outfit
Yes,
worth?
No, do not talk about money.
No?
you can guess it.
Okay, so you can guess it.
Yes,
Right?
yes.
I just they are dirty now. Oh, no.
God.
It's an Italian jacket, handmade in Florence, which I don't remember the brand of, and I don't want to take it off to take a look at it.
Okay.
Barba shirt, Neapolitan tie.
Okay. Very nice.
Fake Tom Ford glasses, bought in Napoli for €10.
Very nice. Very nice.
And
sir.
a fake Seiko Comex, not to be stolen in Milano.
Is Milano bad for watches?
Yeah, it's not the best place to be if you are.
Maybe I
don't do that.
Maybe I don't go to Milano. What is the car?
It's a Totem GT electric.
Very nice. It is yours?
We build them.
Oh, very
Yeah,
nice.
it's a custom as well.
Okay, very cool car.
Thank you. So, bye bye.
Appreciate it.
Have a good.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Alright, we are back where we started, which is Villa Kunterbunt, I don't know, Villa Elba, Villa whatever. And the auction is starting now. Kinda do want to look at the auction. Like I already said, we're registered to bid, so we should be able to go inside, hopefully with no issues. First time of the day that we actually have tickets, somewhat. So let's see, I guess. So this is the auction that I told you guys all about. All of these cars here are getting auctioned off, which means we have a once in a lifetime chance to own a car that is actually worse than my Viper. Maybe let's go to the auction now.
Me being a big fan of auctions, after I won E34 M5 at the last one I attended, which by the way turned out to be an absolute lemon, I definitely knew I had to at least try to buy something at the auction. So we decided to take a quick look at all the cars, which for this day were mostly BMWs. I was absolutely hyped and willing to go lengths just to get one of those beautiful examples of German engineering.
Jetzt kaufen wir Autos zusammen, ich kaufe eure Autos zusammen. Alle Autos kaufe ich zusammen.
But to my disappointment, I got outbid every single time. It was absolutely devastating. I have never felt so betrayed before in my entire life. Me, the BMW connoisseur out of all of them, did not get one single BMW at the big BMW auction. It was truly one of the most sad moments in this year. But then my good friend Gabriel came to lighten the mood. Me being happy again, looking forward to drifting my Viper. And so we spent the rest of our evening at Lake Como, and so the next day rolled along.
John Borno, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, we wanted to go to Lake Como today again, to some more whatever they do there, but that's why I'm dressed like this. But honestly, I'm just a bit tired of this whole event. So we're just gonna go to the mountains and drift the Viper. I think that's a good idea. So let's just drive there and then we're gonna find out. But honestly, I'm a bit sick and tired of this event. We wanted to go to a party yesterday to visit with some friends. They invited us and nobody let us in because we were not on the guest list. So if you come to this event and you're as unprepared as we are, don't even bother going because it's just a pain in the ass. Everything is so strict and so like snobby. I don't know. We're just gonna go into the mountains and drift the Viper and drive back to our place and have a good time. That's probably the better solution. And I haven't driven this Viper in a very long time, so I want to properly enjoy it. So let's do that right now. Okay, we finally made it into my favorite place on earth, which is the mountains. This is just where I truly belong. I truly think that this is way better than everything else. And I haven't driven the Viper for a very long time, so I think it's finally time to do so properly. I love this car so much. The only thing with this car is it has so much traction. It's really hard to slide it. And also, as I already talked before, the car doesn't have so much steering angle, which also makes it pretty hard to drift it properly. First gear is so incredibly high. These roads you don't really need second gear, and the car is scraping insanely much in the back. To me, I have to say that this is way more fun than a GT3 RS, while also giving you the same performance as a GT3 RS, especially in the corners. This car corners so incredibly quick, it's crazy. This here is probably my favorite corner. Perfect! I absolutely love this car. Although it is hard to drift, once you get it to slide, it's actually really rewarding and nice to handle. It's just perfectly balanced and it kind of likes it. It's a bit different than a GT3 RS because you can pull it really far, as you saw in this corner here. So we're switching to POV cam now because, I don't know, I think it's probably one of the sickest views. This car has so much grip, it's insane. Wow, ow. But once it breaks loose, you have to fight back, otherwise you're gonna end up in a ditch. I have to concentrate a little bit while driving this car compared to the other ones because it is just such a handful to drive. I love it every time I drive it. And then once I get home, I'm happy that I survived without anything happening. Because this car you need to handle properly, otherwise you have some issues. But once you do that, it's a lot of fun. Yeah, this is way better than sitting in some overpriced property on a lake and looking at cars staying around. Meine Münzen fliegen hinten nochmal um. I'm sweating so much right now. This is such a workout. Probably one of the greatest drives I have done in the last few months though. So much fun. Okay, that was a pretty romantic drive to say the least. My whole back is completely wet now. Like I said, this car is truly so hard to drive, but I love it. To me, this is, I don't care what anybody else says, this is way more fun than a GT3RS. I'm allowed to say it because I own a GT3RS. Alright, look at the fins here in the diffuser. I don't know if you guys can see it, but they completely scrape off over time. But the good thing is that you can change them. They are only made from plastic or something. Okay. My yearly trip with my Viper is somewhat done with this now, I guess. I really needed this after getting denied entry to like 27 different events yesterday. This was definitely a very welcome drive. I do have to say it's pretty cold up here though. It's like 7 degrees Celsius. But the view is definitely worth it. And this car is so incredibly beautiful. I think that I don't really have any better looking car than my Viper ACR. You can change me wrong if you want to, but that's probably my opinion. And also look at this view. This is what it's all about. Taking your cars to enjoy these views. You don't need to... Schatz, ein Murmeltier! 2 Murmeltiere! Da sind Murmeltiere! Yeah, this is what it's all about. Taking your cars up these roads, enjoying these views. No need for fancy events. Although it's kind of funny sometimes. Yeah, we're gonna head back to my garage right now because we're going to do a little bit of grilling in the garage, which is gonna be pretty nice, I guess. Gabriel is already there, so see you guys then, I guess.
It was time to head back home to my garage. And after such a long weekend, it was also time for my Viper to finally relax. And what better way to do this than with a clean bath of Fusion Skin. By the way, if you head over to Fusion Skin and use my discount code SCHäFchen10, you can actually save up to 10% on your next orders. Support us by supporting Fusion Skin, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you again very, very soon.